back, Curry Crew. Today we're gonna make another delicious recipe for you. Now today we're gonna be making some delicious onion bhajis. Oh my god, the kitchen already smells amazing because of some of the prep work and all the bhajis that we've been frying up. So I can't wait till the end of this video when I can dig in. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into our recipe. We're going to interrupt your video right now just to let you know that we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, guys. So if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down there so that you can watch all of the new videos that we post every week. We're going to post 2 videos every week. You want to make sure you see those recipes. So click subscribe and then punch that notification bell so you know when the videos come out. And now, back to your video. Okay, so for our onion bhajis or our Kanda Bhajiyas, the first thing that we need to do is take 1 teaspoon of ajwain seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, and 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dry roast them in a small pan so that they can release their natural oils and flavors and just make the dish overall more flavorful. Now, after we dry roast them, what we're going to do is we're going to partially crush them in a pestle and mortar, and then we're going to move on. So now that our seeds are done dry roasting, like I said before, we're going to add them into a mortar and pestle, and we're just going to partially crush them until you're left with a combination of some dried powder as well as some actual pieces of all 3 of our seeds. Now it should look like this, and then we can move on to the next step, which is to take a mixing bowl, and into this we're going to add in 1 medium-sized onion that has been cut into smaller pieces. Then into this we're going to add in 3 cut green chilies, and you can always adjust that amount if you want it to be a little less spicy or a little more spicy. Then add in 1/2 inch of ginger that has been cut into small pieces. Last but not least, we're going to add in 3 cloves of garlic that have been chopped finely. And now we're going to add in 1/4 cup of finely chopped green mango. Now this ingredient really adds a nice bit of tang to this dish, and it really gives it another level of flavor when we are making it. Follow this up with 1/2 cup of frozen or fresh fenugreek or methi. Either one, whichever one you find in your local grocery stores or wherever, whichever one you get is perfectly fine. Then into this we're going to add in our crushed and roasted seeds from earlier, and now give it all a nice mix. Now, not only does this mixture already smell amazing, but you can also see all of the vibrant colors in the bowl of all the ingredients just dancing and coming together. Now it's time to add in our seasonings. So the first thing we're going to add in is 1 tablespoon of sugar. Then we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of salt. Next is 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, and last but not least, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin-coriander powder. Give it all a nice mix in order to combine the spices with the rest of our ingredients. Now we're going to add in 1/4 teaspoon of amchur or dried mango powder and a pinch of hing or asafoetida. Now give it another mix and let our mixture sit for about 10 minutes or so that the veggies can marinate in the spices and really absorb all those delicious flavors, but also so that the spices can pull out some of the moisture from our veggies. After about 10 minutes, we can now add in our binding agents, aka our flours. So the first ingredient I'm going to add in is 1 tablespoon of Neutralite's odorless and tasteless all-plant protein powder. This is really going to help add some extra protein to a dish that is normally fried and not really that healthy. So it gives you a little bit of healthy factor into it by adding a nice amount of protein in a dish that usually wouldn't have any. Next, we're going to add in 4 tablespoons of rice flour, and then we're going to add in 8 tablespoons of besan or gram flour. Give it another nice mix so that our bhaji batter is done, and it should look like this, where it all comes together and it's well combined. Now all that's left for us is to fry up our dish and serve. So in a shallow pan, we're going to heat up some neutral flavored oil like an avocado oil or like a canola oil, something that has a high smoke point but also won't add too much of its own flavor into our dish. Allow it to come up to temperature, and then basically we're going to take a small dollop of our mix and we're just going to drop it into the oil, and we're going to fry it for a few minutes or until it is nice and crispy on the outside. Now once you fry up all of your bhajiyas, this is exactly what the final dish should look like. We're serving it alongside a nice and fresh coriander chutney. It looks so good and it smells even better. So I can't wait anymore. I definitely need to dig in and taste this. So let's head over to the taste zone. So guys, here is our final result, our bhajis. Oh my God, they smell so good. So I'm not gonna wait anymore. They are nice and hot, fresh. I'm gonna dip it in some amazing coriander chutney. Oh my God, guys. I can't stop at one. They're so good. I need to stop recording so that I can eat this entire plate. That's how delicious this is. So you guys definitely need to try this out for yourself at home, because not only are you gonna fall in love with this recipe, but you're gonna eat an entire plate full yourself. So definitely make this for yourself at home. Let us know how much you love it, and keep on cooking.